friends, Sam and Graham doing TCGs yet again, finishing up my third case I'm opening of Dynasty from Flesh and Blood. So, this has been an interesting case so far. The first box of it had 4 total Majestics, 2 Rainbow Foil, but 4 total Majestics, and a rare cold foil, the fan. So that was a pretty rough box. Like the description there pretty much tells you everything, which was interesting. Pretty rough box. The second box had the Marvel Crown of Dominion and a rainbow foil, the necklace, the Bolton necklace, which clearly more than made up for the bad box. Like, that's just spectacular. Like, I am shook, as they say, by how good that second box was after how bad that first box was. So I am eradicate. I had a non-foil and foil in the same box of that in the front half of this case. So I'm really curious now. I've heard some stuff about some clumping that like 3 legendary boxes are fairly common. And I've seen 2 already. I say fairly common. Like, I've opened 2 cases that each had 1? Did they both have 1? One might have not have had 1. Anyway, that did not have 3. But now that I've had 2, I'm wondering if this one's going to land on 3. So this should be interesting to see how the rest of this box, or rest of this case, these 2 boxes that I'm opening now, go. I'm very perplexed, excited, anticipatory to find out where we land. Flex Claws rare foil, and we got Cleave, so that's Majestic number 2. I always have to catch myself, like, I try and catch myself in my brain. Okay, Majestic or Mythic? I do it worse when I'm opening Magic stuff because I open more Flesh and Blood and I'm used to Majestic. But I still have to, okay, which M-word fancy rarity is this? It's trouble, y'all. It really is trouble. I think that might be the absolute epitome definition of first world problems. Oh boy. Am I ever... Okay. Oh, yeah. Cold foil. Cold foil rare Tearing Shuko. So we do, in fact, have a cold foil already this box. I was just like, oh, a rainbow foil Tearing Shuko. I think oh no, that's the extra shiny one. Never mind. So this is still kind of interesting though. Like I'm sitting here now. Granted, it's still early in the box. I'm wondering if this one is going to be a repeat. Nope, never mind. Well, no, it's still early. Why don't I finish my statement first? That's a foil Majestic, Phantasmal Symbiosis, a couple of rares, including the cool Ranger Hornet Sting. I'm curious if this is going to be a repeat of the really bad box. Well, maybe not. There's another Majestic. Maybe that one just really was just that fluky bad. Maybe. This one would have to go through literally the half of the box with no more Majestics or anything else to be as bad as that one. There's another Majestic. It's already not as bad. Done. Celestial Kimono. That's a rare. A couple more rares. Yeah, that That 4 Majestic box is still like, the 2 boxes combined being such polar opposites of each other, that might be what has me the most "What did I just do?" of the entire thing. There's a rare. Just because it was so literally two from 4 total Majestics to 9 Majestics, 2 Legendaries, one of them Marvel. The whole thing was just ridiculous. One thing I haven't noticed yet this set, I've seen, there are a couple of Majestics with that are extended art Majestics. I'm curious to see. Uprising had those Draconic Commons that had the extended art foil versions. Curious to see if there's anything like that. There is a Roar of the Tiger. Not Eye of the Tiger, Roar of the Tiger. Just curious if there's anything else like that in this set that I just haven't seen yet. I'm starting to feel like maybe, probably not, but who knows? I mean, James White, but that's not what I meant, and you know it. Oh, that's not that. That's that. All right, Silver and Sack. Couple more packs of this first box. First box today, overall box number 3 from this case. There's that. There's a rare Spider's Bite. A couple more rares. 4 packs, including this one, looks like. Another Majestic. That is BIOS update. I'm being inconsistent with where I'm putting my wrappers. I am doing it just to throw you off. Congratulations. There's a Rainbow Foil, Spider's Bite, Spectral Prowler, a couple more rares, 2 more packs. I like to make you ask questions. That was always the answer from my dad. Hey, why blah, blah, blah? To make you ask questions. All right, fair enough. And last pack of the first box before going into the final box of this case. My third of Uprising. All right. That's a rainbow foil again, but another rainbow foil piece of equipment. That's kind of awesome to see 2 of those. So a cold foil, 7 Majestics. One of them? Yeah, one of them foil. And then a couple of rare equipment. Not a spectacular box, but I'd say a pretty strictly average one. Can't be mad about that. Strictly average, strictly average. Knocking packs over again. That's okay. We'll just open those first. That's our method. They're on screen. We'll open them first and get them off screen. There's Shield Bash for a rare. Couple more rares. I know it's tricky sometimes. I try and talk about some of the cards, especially if it's something that I haven't seen yet. But by rare foil, this far into release, people opening packs, tons of box openings, I don't know that I have anything to say about most cards that hasn't already been said. So I'll throw it out there if there is a specific point of interest that jumps out at me, but for the most part, I'm just going to shoot the breeze like always. All right, there's a foil, another foil, a couple more rares. So this is box 4 of the case, box 2 of the video. Another shred. No Majestic yet, which with my trend, opening these packs means there will be one in this pack. What'd I tell you? I nailed it. Deadeye Ranger Majestic, which is a fun one too. So that's what I was. This one. So speaking of cards jumping out at me, so this one it gets a +3 regardless. But if it has an aim counter on it, the aim counters that I say are targeted. They're not like a loaded keyword kind of thing. But they okay, hey, all right. In the middle of my thought, Yoji, Royal Protector, non-foil. Um, but if it has that, it gains the on-hit ability of you get to pick a card in their hand and throw it away. So that keeps things interesting. That's good times. I like throwing other people's cards away. Not like in the trash. That's bad. Don't do that. Makes people mad. There's the rare Arachne. I still wish that the aim token gave like an extra +1 or something like that. Like inherently though. There's another Majestic Spectral Procession. I have less sleeves in front of me than I thought I did. I hope I run into the problem of needing to grab a couple more out. There's another Ponder token foil. Grab the Rich. Spellfray Tiara, that's a rainbow foil rare equipment. Brute and Spellfray Cloak. I say brute. Whatever the... losing my mind. Crankshaft. Flex Claws and Precision Press. So we're in the last half of this box. Closing out this case. Anything else interesting? I'm just feeling greedy now because Diabolic Ultimatum. We already had some ridiculous luck with that Marvel Crown in the first video. Alright, we got an Arachne Majestic, which means I do indeed need to grab a couple more sleeves. Luckily there was one right there. Hopefully run into the need for more, because we've still got a quarter of the box left. More than. Shield Wall foil. Hey, there's our fan. Best card in the game. It's not. I'm not being true. Blessing of Savagery, and there is a Heat Seeker. For another Majestic. Oh, okay. And a Majestic foil. Regicide. Pulled a couple of, it's a legendary, so one per deck. I pulled a couple of the regular version yet, but I believe that is my first foil, so that is kind of cool. I think there is an alternate version of it that's really awesome. I don't know if it's a promo or if it's actually in the set. I've seen it, but not like in person, so I'm a little unclear on that. Somebody in the know, feel free to set me straight. But that's a pretty cool hit, regardless. That's a good card. A second. We got a cold foil there. A Quicksilver Dagger. Warrior piece of equipment there. So at least we got a cold foil in both boxes there. That is a good spot to be in, I feel like. Spider's Bite. We got Madcap, Galvanic again. I think the Galvanic Bender is just funny. I think I called it Blender earlier. Maybe that's what I'm going to call it all the time. I think maybe it should be. Last 2 packs. Oh, Majestic Rainbow Foil. Wow, I was cruising right on past it. Tiger Swipe. And last pack. Again, a pretty average box, but after that other box, I can't, I don't get to complain. And another Majestic. All right. Probably technically above average when you take the total number of Majestics in that box. Because the first one had, what, 1 rainbow foil, but it was 8 total, yeah. So 8 total with 1 cold foil. This one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 total. 2 of them rainbow foil and a cold foil. You know, not a like home run close, but the box overall, it is hard to argue that it wasn't with 2 legendaries, one of them being a Marvel. I zero complaints at all about any of that. Pretty awesome, y'all. Another box where that first one, so the case total on hits definitely took a ding. But we've got what? 17 here for, so it was like 30 instead of the 40-ish we've been seeing, but the ones we got were good. I can't argue with this. Can't argue with it at all. Loving this set. Looking forward to opening some more. You know what? Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate any of it you choose to spend with me. And I hope you just have a great rest of your day. Bye, y'all.